Если вы хотите профессиональное полное дублирование, то идите нафиг. Или в кино. Здесь только упоротые переводы в режиме реального времени.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Да, меня зовут Стэнли.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it solely, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Это обычный геймер. Он просто сидит и каждый день, каждый год, каждую минуту, каждую секунду своей жизни нажимает на кнопочки.
And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Кружка! О, какой ты, Стэнли, высокий! Можешь подгибаться прям вот так. Ух ты, а прыгать можешь? Прыгать не можешь. Что там? Заперто. 428, заперто. Все заперто.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Что значит, как же так
Stanley
случилось?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ага. Хорошо, это что такое?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ой, компьютер. Я выключила компьютер. Как так? Подождите. Подождите. Ой, а что это тут телефон такой странный? Чё такие эти? Чё такие непонятные? Херовины. Ладно.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story.
Издевайся надо мной! Я знаю, что я делаю. Я все тут сейчас перетыкаю. Можно я жопу свою отпечатаю на принтере? Мне будет легче. О, картина. Заберу. Почему? Почему не могу с собой забрать? Это что такое? Что за окна? Такие непонятные. О, а там что? О, закрыто, блин. А что тут все закрыто? Что это такое? Что со мной стало? Ух ты! Ух ты! Ух ты! Я так могу делать? Как круто. А могу я тут вот так же сделать и залезть вот в то окно? Не могу? Почему? Но ведь... Ладно, хер с тобой. Ладно, пошли дальше. Все закрыто. Там телек работает, то есть О! Блять. О, я могу выключить все компы. Ну, все же ушли. Конечно, я могу выключить все компы. Как же иначе? Цветочки. Чё, Happy Holidays? Ничего не могу открыть. Ничего не могу открыть. Ломлюсь во все двери. А это что за пытошная? Какие-то стулья. Темная комната.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ну, пошли налево. Ой, блядь, это право. Пошли налево. Ой, желтая коробка. Дайте мне ее. Непонятно. Ух ты, конференц-зал.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Окей.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Хорошо. Пойдем в босс-офис. Ой, почему бы и да? Почему здесь везде желтые коробки? О.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Я пока все не перетыкаю. Ладно, пошли.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Хорошо. А тут что? Ничего. О. Басрум. Басрум. Ух ты, какой офис-то идти твою налево. Нехилый такой офис. Я себе тоже такой хочу. Выключено все. А что там такое? Вот это. Непонятно. Ладно.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Я теперь
life.
здесь босс.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from
Давай
him.
лучше выпьем
And so
винца.
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely.
I don't care.
2845.
I don't care. 6125. Вот мой код. 6125. 6125.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
6125.
Just opened all
25.
and Stanley got the hell along with the story.
6125. 6125. О! Я же знала, что этот код сработает. Видите? 6125. О, а на пианино можно поиграть? Нельзя. Пошли, ладно. Чё вы тут порнуху снимаете? Блин, это что такое? Чё, почему оно так пригнулось под моим этим? О! Ну, поехали вниз. А почему нельзя вверх? Я хочу вверх. Окей.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go
Потому
unanswered
что
for
у
long.
него появились мозги. Поэтому.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call X 914 immediately. А нету этого телефона у меня? Нету? 914. Мне надо позвонить. туда не пойду. А как? Куда? Escape. Не, ладно, я пойду в Mind Control. Почему я не могу спрыгнуть? Не могу.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
О, мы будем смотреть мультики в 3D. Мы будем смотреть мультики в 3D. Отлично. Покажите мне этого. Что это? Не работают компы. Работает только кнопка видеонаблюдения.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Окей. Что еще скажете? Freedom meant nothing. Freedom always meant nothing. Что это?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Да, его эмоции исказили говно, и поэтому он говно.
No. He refused to believe it. He
Еще
couldn't
выше.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Еще
It was
выше.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Возит.
Had he truly spent
О,
his
о,
entire
о,
life utterly
приехали.
blind to the world?
Я не слушаю тебя, сумасшедший чувак.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Я здесь останусь жить. Здесь мигающие красные огоньки. Мне здесь нравится. Power Facility. Ей! Ладно. Куда надо идти? Кто оффлайн? Mind Control оффлайн. Куда надо идти? Что этот хер сказал? Я не помню уже. О, что это? Непонятно. System Power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Я не Стэнли.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Ты что
But what
делаешь?
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Открой дверь!
Before you're obliterated.
Мразь!
All right, I'm in a good mood.
Открой мне дверь!
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink
Почему?
into the ground,
Выруби это говно!
swallowing everyone
Я не
inside,
хочу играть по
or I
твоим
let it
правилам.
burn to crisp.
Я не хочу
To
быть
say this,
контролируемым
this version of
мозгом.
events has been rather
Я
amusing.
пойду сейчас
Watching
и
you try to make sense
убьюсь
of everything and take
где-нибудь.
back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
А
rich.
где?
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm
Чуть-чуть
sure
не
whatever I
работает.
come up with on the
О,
next
вот эти
go
работают,
around
да?
will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
То...
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh,
что
dear me,
делать?
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what
Отстань!
you're supposed to be doing right now?
Отстань!
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Почему ты,
Running
блин,
from
делаешь
button to
так?
button, screen
Я,
to
может быть,
screen,
хочу
clicking on
нажать
every
тут
little
всякое
thing in
говно.
this room. These numbered
Понажимать.
buttons, these colored ones, or maybe this
Ой,
big
я что?
red button,
Так.
or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
О.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have
Два.
any idea what your purpose
Где
in this
третья?
place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a
Какие?
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the
4
action
тут вот
moving
была.
along. It's just seconds
4
ticking
там
away
и
to your
5-я.
death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene,
Я даже
because I
не
wanna
слушаю,
watch
что ты там
every
пиздишь.
moment that you're
Не хочу
powerless,
тебя
to
знать.
see you
Отстань.
made humble.
Отстань.
This is not a
Уйди.
challenge.
У меня
It's a
тут
package.
4.
You
4.
wanted to control this
4
world.
и
Fine.
5. И 5.
I'm going to destroy it
Я
first,
сейчас нажму
so you
5 и уйду отсюда
Take a
ловко.
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you
Да.
have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No end
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Ой. Меня взорвали? Какой кошмар.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing.
Я не хочу ждать! Я хочу выйти! Я тупо нечаянно закрыла эту дверь.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days.
Выпустите
As years
меня!
gone by, he no longer had the
Выпустите
ability to
меня!
But the one thing he knew for
Пожалуйста.
sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
Выпусти
very
меня,
soon now,
пидор!
this will end.
Я хочу
He will be
уйти.
spoken to.
Не хочу
He will
сидеть
be
здесь
told what
заперти.
to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Вот так вот, блядь.